Hi everybody, it's Sandy from Crochet A. Today I wanted to talk to you about easy stitches. I watched a video this morning that was from Lisa on Lisa's Crochet, and oh my god, it was hilarious. She was trying to teach her hubby how to crochet, and he did really well. He looked a bit frustrated and he looked scared to death, but he did it. He was a good sport. Oh god, I just love those guys. They're great. Anyways, it inspired me to maybe start doing videos from the beginning, like tutorial videos from the beginning. I always thought that I was not going to be a YouTuber that did that, but I think I'm going to, because there's a lot of people out there that would like to learn how to crochet, and maybe they haven't found the right video. Maybe, I don't know, maybe like you do a lot of boo-boos when you start crocheting, and you know, this is just my opinion, this is just my way of crocheting. It doesn't mean that it's right for everybody, but I thought I'd put my 2 cents out there and see what happens. Okay, so I'm gonna okay, I think that one of the big mistakes that new crocheters do is their hook size and their yarn size. They're so excited about it and they want to jump in, and they try using a small hook to learn their stitches, and they use a small yarn, and then they get frustrated because they don't know how to hold the yarn, or they don't know their hook's not working for them. So in my humble opinion, I think using a big hook and a big yarn to begin is the best way to go. And to start with just one thing. Don't learn a whole bunch of different things all at once, because then you'll just get really confused. So this is my furls. This is a size 9. Okay. A size 5, usually a size 5 can be great. Like, I think I may have tried on a size 5, but I think my yarn was too small or something. But anyways, so try it with a big hook, right? This is a 9. I'm gonna try, oops, my camera might be too close here. Lush Alpaca. Okay, Lush Alpaca is a size 6 bulky. My camera doesn't want to focus. Okay, so it's a 6 bulky. And of course, when I tried to pull out the middle, I got yarn barf. So, hang with me for a second. Okay, now that we've got that all dealt with, now I'm trying to look in my viewfinder to see if this is actually focusing. Yeah, this is about as far away as I can get. I'm hoping that you can see the white yarn, and it's doesn't look as muddled as it looks to me. So anyways, okay, so the way I do a slip knot is kind of messed up in comparison to the way other people do slip knots, so I'm not even going to bother trying to teach you that, because you can find videos that are out there that'll teach you a lot easier, because I just started doing this as a habit, and it just kind of stuck, and I don't even know how I figured it out. But I go like this, and I take my yarn, turn it over like this, and then I take my yarn and pull it through. I know it's kind of weird. So take my yarn, pull it, and then pull my yarn through. I know, it's weird. So anyway, okay, to do a chain, the way I hold my hook too is, I can see if I can pull this back a little bit. There we go. I'm outside, it's windy, you know how it goes. Okay, let's see if that works a little bit better. When I do my I hold my yarn. You hold your yarn however you feel comfortable, because the way I hold my yarn is again, it's all screwed up. I see this mess? Yeah, that's how I hold my yarn. I put my yarn in my pinky, I turn, and I hold on to my other piece like this, and then I have this as my excuse me. A lot of people use this way. I've never been able to figure it out, so I always use it this way. Don't do it the way I do it. Just do it the way that you feel comfortable doing it. Okay, so the way I do a chain is, now that you've got your yarn here, whether you're like, see with this, I can't figure this one. I can't do it. It just buggers me up. I like to be able to hold my yarn, my yarn. So I just go like that, right? Let's see if I can do this a little closer. Take your working yarn, put your hook around, and pull. Take your working yarn around and pull. And that's it. A lot, you know, people are turning their hands around, and they're just like, they're turning their hook and they can't figure out how to do it. Regardless of which finger you have your working yarn on. See, with me, I have to go like that too if I have it on this finger. So you just go around and pull. Sometimes also, if you turn your hook, see how I'm doing that? You get a real workout in this muscle. But sometimes, I still have to do it sometimes. If you turn your hook like that, okay? Go around and you turn your hook. And that's it. Go around, turn your hook. And that's it. So I don't know why I learned how to hold my yarn like this, but it works for me. I find it works a lot easier for me. I can't hold my yarn the way other people do. Normal people, how normal people hold their yarn. It drives me crazy. Okay, so that's it. That's how you do it. You just, like, for me, I like to be able to hold on to my work, right? And like, I don't know, I just don't know how people, how everybody else does this, because I'm not left-hand dominant, right? So I need to be able to really hold my yarn, and for me to hold it with my middle finger and my thumb, it just feels really weird to me. Like, I see, that hurts my wrist a lot. But anyway, you hold it the way you want to, but just make sure that when you have your working yarn, you just take your hook, spin it around, turn your hook, and pull. Ta-da! So there you have it. And another thing too, do not worry about the tension in your yarn. If it makes it easier for you, here, this is another thing I learned in the beginning, is don't worry about your tension. When you're first beginning, if it makes it easier for you, don't even hold on to this. Okay? Just take your hook, get used to bringing your yarn in. Okay? Oops. I'm trying to look through the viewfinder and it's not working. Right? Let's see how I can do this. See, I'm so used to holding my yarn. Just try and get used to that motion, right? Just hold your yarn like this, like scissors. You know, just to get used to that motion, right? Do you. Do whatever is easiest for you to get used to that motion. Okay? But I think the basic thing that you need to learn first is how to hold your yarn in a way that is going to work for you. Watch a whole bunch of different videos on how to hold your yarn. Just put in YouTube, how to hold your yarn, and it will come up with a whole bunch of different videos on how to hold your yarn. And then just pick the one that's easiest for you. Okay? And don't worry about your tension. If you've got like all this yarn up here and whatever, who cares? Just get used to doing that. Oops, see, I can't even do it now. Just get used to doing that. Turn your hook and pull. Turn your hook and pull. That motion here, right here, of trying to pick up your yarn and pulling it, that's all you need to learn. And it doesn't matter, don't worry about it, because it's not like you're making a sweater right now. Okay? So I hope that helped. I hope you found that helpful. And next time, I don't know what I'm going to teach next time, but Lisa just inspired me to try and help other people out. And hopefully this helped. If you have any questions or comments, leave it below, and I will try and get back to you. Okay? Thanks for watching.